I think we should change the subject. Unless you want to keep talking about it.
Mongo.
Change the subject means start talking about something else. We use it in these situations, like when there's an awkward silence, like a joke that didn't work, or a sad story making everyone uncomfortable. Someone might say, let's change the subject to make things better. It's also used to stop an argument. If two people are fighting about politics, another person can say, let's change the subject to keep the peace. And when we have talked too much about one thing, like a movie or a sport, another person may say, oh, let's change the topic. Some similar expressions to change the subject are switch topics, move on to another topic, divert the conversation, or bring up a different subject. These phrases all mean to stop talking about the current subject and move on to a new one.
Change the subject.
Could we just change the subject?
Don't change the subject.
Look, don't change the subject.
Don't change the subject.
Can we please change the subject?
Don't change the subject.
Can we just please change the subject?
You mind if we change the subject?
What you need to do is change the subject.
How about we change the subject?
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Yeah.
Don't change the subject, asshole.
I don't know, and don't change the subject.
You quit trying to change the subject. Don't change the subject.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Why didn't we change the subject?
Can I change the subject for a second, David?
Don't try to change the subject.
No, don't change the subject.
Don't try to change the subject.
Do you want me to change the subject?
Are you serious, or are you just trying to change the subject?
Now, can we please change the subject?
Let's just change the subject, okay?
And if he brings it up, change the subject to literally anything else.
It's not polite to change the subject, dear.
Don't change the subject.
Don't change the subject, Flynn.
Every time I bring it up, you change the subject.
Okay, can we change the subject and get off of me? I'm just trying to change the subject before I fall asleep.
And unless you want to hear about this for the next hour, please change the subject.
If you're not sure about something, change the subject and look for me.
So every time the Arcadian comes up, you guys just awkwardly change the subject?
Not to change the subject, but how does a girl get herself on a handbill?
It's quite endearing.
Actually, it is. So, why don't we change the subject?